All right. Let's go, everybody. Welcome to the highest live streaming channel on earth, Higher Standard. I'm Nick420CA. We're high every day, live every day. YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Don't forget. YouTube and Twitch is Higher Standard 710. On Kick, it's just Higher Standard, guys. We got a special video today. I think you guys are going to like this video. So we got a new controller. Now, what this has is, this has Hall Effect joysticks. So you guys want to look up Hall Effect, H-A-L-L effect. So Hall Effect joysticks uses magnets instead of physical ones. Justin got me on it. Now, I've been having issues with stick drift for a long time, guys. This one uses magnets instead of regular ones. It also has, I believe it has something on the triggers too. It also has a turbo button, so I can actually hold the turbo button, which is this one. If I hold the turbo button and press a button, that button then becomes a turbo button, so then I can just hold it. So say I have a gun that's just a single fire, I can hold the turbo button, and now my gun's a auto fire. But I ain't gonna probably be using that turbo button for much, but it is nice to have. But I've been testing this. You get no stick drift at all. You're never gonna get it. Again, it's using magnets instead of physical, so you're gonna have no problem. We can also rearrange the buttons on the back, which is nice, so I can move buttons around if I need to, change locations of buttons, and I can also change the colors. And this was only 48 bucks, guys. What a deal. What a deal compared to some of these others. You're gonna spend more than that on a regular one, and it's gonna not have this. This one still has your speaker in it, still has the microphone, but it also has a turbo and it has the Hall effects. So you're gonna have no stick drift with this one versus one of the PlayStations. So honestly, yeah, if I would have known about this a long time ago, I would have got it. I've been having stick drift since I probably knew Justin, probably since we started doing YouTube videos back in the day when I played zombies. I always had stick drift. My stick drift's always the same. It drifts down. So usually when I run, I'm always looking at the ground because it just naturally drifts me down. So now when I'm playing it, guys, I'm looking straight up. How you doing, Laser Bud? Oh, yeah. But yeah, so we're going to have no issues with that. So I'm going to have fun playing with this. We're going to be goofing off with this, getting some wins here on Warzone. Let's see. All right, let's do a couple dabs here. Go. That's the other thing. That's one thing. The other thing I did is we got the new nail here. Now you see it's kind of burnt. It's a cheap nail, guys. Don't get this one. It does say glass on Amazon. Justin said he was looking into it. He thinks there could be like half silica or glass. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's definitely thin. It's way too fucking thin for whatever it is, and it doesn't hold heat very long. That being said, I do use a temp gun, guys. So the nice thing about a temp gun, guys, is whenever you get new nails and shit, you can always dial in the temperature. Times and temperatures are never going to be the same nail to nail, dab to dab. You're going to have to determine how much you're dabbing, how your nail's holding the teat. For the size dabs that I do in these videos and shit, I dab this at about 680 degrees. So the other nail, even my tiny 10 millimeter nail that I use on my Earl Jr., I dab that one at like, I think about 500, 550. And so that's a smaller nail. This one I'm dabbing almost 100 degrees hotter. But again, it's crazy thin, crazy thin. Even when I heat it up red hot, it drops temperature super duper fast. So it's not holding heat that long. So it kind of sucks. So that is what it is. I'm going to go look for some new ones. I'm going to try to see if we need what nails we're going to need for the bangers for the event at the end of October. We're still kind of dialing that in. I was talking to Veggie and everybody. So we're going to get a couple of the guys. It's going to be the gauntlet's going to be a little smaller. I never really thought it was going to be too big of a gauntlet just because we just don't know a whole bunch of dabbers. But it's gonna be bigger than it was last time. I guarantee it's gonna be bigger than you think. I assume we're gonna have probably 10 people in the gauntlet. And then, like I said, I'm gonna try to bring over some of my other friends just to have a little fun, maybe get some music in from some of our bands and shit. So we'll have some other guys there. But I don't want to get it too big because, like, I do know if I could pack the house, but if you pack the house, we're gonna end up risking like getting kicked out or in trouble, and that ain't anything I want. So I want to make sure we can bring over real dabbers that's going to be in it. And so we're going to have that. And then I'm going to have, some good close friends. I don't want to have a whole bunch of randoms over and stuff too. So we're going to have some fun here. I'm going to be hitting up some people I know. I know my boy Artie's probably going to come. There's a couple dabbers. I've been trying to just rack my head on some dabbers I know out here that I want to get out here for it. And that being said, then I just want to also bring over some close friends out here that I know that will probably want to hang, have some beers and have some fun and just have a good time. Good vibes, good times, getting high, getting faded. That's going to be the goal at the end of October. Also, Justin, I was talking to him. So we're going to get the live stream dialed in. That way you guys can be a part of it. So yeah, it should be pretty fun, guys. It's going to be, I think we're planning on October 30th. I mean, I don't know if it's locked in. It's either going to be the 29th or 30th. Honestly, we might have to talk to Just Veggie. I might have to go for the 29th because I thought Dank was leaving on the 30th. That's why I thought originally I was shooting for the 29th. And I just thought, maybe if you guys wanted to stay another night, it would have been the 30th. But I think the 29th might be the better bet, but we got to get all that locked in. I haven't seen Dank in a minute or talked to him in a whole lot. He's been so busy with everything he's got going on. Dude's been moving, renovating, and all the whole 9 yards. So, all right. So we've got Diamondberry. But yeah, R.I.P. Noah. It sucks. I was really excited for him to come. I was excited for my brother to come. Both of those things really took a lot of the wind out of my sail, I'll be honest with you. But we're going to still make it happen. We're going to get there, guys. Let's go. How you doing, Eric? Drinking? Hell yeah. Can't wait for the gauntlet. Is Sheeta going to be there? I hope so. I mean, I was just trying to look at the dates, though. It was like, I think the 30th is Thursday. Is that right? 30th is a Thursday. And I think the 29th is a Wednesday. Sheeta works during the week. And, I don't know. I'm going to try. I think I could get G there for sure. I don't know how much he dabs anymore, but I'm sure I could get G there. We'll see. We'll see as the days get closer. Like I said, it's just like, this is just a gauntlet hangout sesh. A lot of the guys out here, if they have a chance to make money, whether it be work or whatever, they're going to probably take that over it. So, I can't blame them. Got to make that bread, but just never know, especially with days like that. We'll see. But my boy Brian, I think I can get my boy Brian, who I met on the cruise, coming. He's a big dabber. I'm trying to think of dabbers I'm trying to get out here. My boy Mona's a dabber. He's the manager of Last Fix. Going to get him out. Artie, if I could get Artie out, I used to work with him. He's a dabber. How about Naps? If we could get Naps out, that's another one. That's going to be another dabber. That's 4. I'm just trying to think of the dabbers I'm going to try to bring. I understand. We're still going to obviously have Veggie and Eric and Mark and Jesse and whoever else, Cannabis Soul, Dank. But these are the ones I'm thinking I'm trying to bring. So trying to get up to like 10 or so. We'll kind of dial it in as it gets closer. And then a couple of my other guys, like I said, will come out and probably hang. The guys from Last Fix, maybe my boys from Tall, Dark, and 90. But those guys, again, a lot of those guys may smoke a little weed here and there. They drink. They don't dab a whole lot. So I doubt they'll be in the gauntlet or anything. All right, guys, loaded bowl, short, judge, lunch, turn on your vaporizers, pour beers, pour shots, get your dabs ready. We're dabbing some blasted. We've got a new nail here. We've got a new controller. Here's the weird thing about this controller, and I kind of worry. It is so grippy. It's got a crazy texture on, like, the buttons, so your fingers ain't going to slip off the buttons, but yeah, Laser, how you doing, buddy? Pour your beers. Pour your waters, whatever you want to do, guys. I'm high and hydrated. Also, guys, we got the TTS. If you guys ever want to donate, it's a text or talk to stream. So when you do this one, all you got to do is you donate $1 on up, and whatever you text will actually get donated. All right, so let's do some dabs here. I'm ready. I talked enough. I've said enough. It's time to get high, get faded, get hydrated. And I want to get my game on. Wait till you guys see this controller. This controller is so cool, dude. All right, load your bowl, short, short lunch, turn on your vaporizers, pour beers, pour shots, get your dabs ready, whatever you want to do. It's so cool because it actually does what it's supposed to do. It doesn't drift. All right, we're gonna dab this at like 680 degrees, which is crazy hot. I actually knew guys back in the day that used to have e-nails, and they would set them at 710, and I was like, there can't be 710. That's way too hot of a temperature. All right, guys, load your bowl, short trench rublins, turn on your vaporizers, pour beers, pour shots, get your dabs ready, whatever you want to do, guys. Dab time, new nail, new controller, big wins, same shit. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. So they were looking at a spot now closer to Irvine, which is just a few miles west of Newport Beach, kind of closer to me. It's a little cheaper, but it's still, you're still close to the beach. We're gonna have some good times when we're in the place they were looking at. The new one actually has a pool. So if that's the case, we could have a little pool party there. That'd be kind of fun. If they don't have a grill, what I was thinking we could possibly do is just buy a cheap grill, like a charcoal grill, and grill out. Because, I mean, I love grilling. I actually prefer charcoal, to be honest with you. But we can also come over to my place for one. We can't, I don't know how many, we could probably get a few people over here. I could probably bring up to like maybe 20 people. But yeah, we could come over here, have a barbecue one day over at my place, little pool day. So that's the other day. So one day I want to have a pool party at my place with some barbecue and shit. We'll have the event over at the Airbnb for another day. And then we'll hang out, go to hit some shit, hit the beach one day, probably hit some of the shops. And make sure they don't burn the pepper. I know. Salt only. Put the seasonings on last. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, Eric. It's gonna be fun, but like I said, I mean, it's about a week. So the 31st I head out on a cruise, and they're gonna be there for the 31st. And like I'm gonna miss them for about a day. I'm gonna miss about one day of it, but the rest of the time, no problem. Before we end up doing the gauntlet, like I said, I'm gonna have them over for a little barbecue and shit. Then we'll have one at the gauntlet. Cheers, guys. It's 670 degrees. You see how fast that cooled down?
Later.
Holy shit. See, even at that, I still puddled it up. Look at that. That's crazy high temp, huh? Holy shit. Woo. That's how I like my nails. Quick. I just realized I had my interview off. I hate this new eCam. I gotta figure out a way to keep the interview on. All right, that being said. Thank you, David. Smash that like button. Down some water? Yeah, buddy. That's all I got. I just got some water here. Hell yeah, Curious Loon. You know, nice thing about you guys over here on Twitch, I can pin your comments. So this one, the mute button doesn't light up, so I never know when I'm muted. So the other day when I was playing this game, I didn't have it muted the whole damn game. We got to win, though. They probably heard me bitching at them. The whole game, I thought I was muted, and I'm like, God, my fucking teammates suck. This is what happens when I get randoms. I'm literally bitching the whole damn game about them. I'm like, I got the card. Nobody's over here helping me. And then out of the blue, everybody came and helped me. And then after I realized my mic was on. So it goes to show you guys, make sure you communicate. Because even when I was bitching, at least they were hearing me and they actually started helping. We actually got a win. I only used this controller once. This controller's 1-1 so far. Hasn't got a loss yet. We're about to get some losses though for this controller. Maybe that's the way to do it, guys. You don't need to communicate with your teammates. Just pretend your mic's muted and just bitch. Be like, yeah, fucking. I wasn't even talking to them. I was talking to my wife. My wife was over there. She goes, you playing here? Yeah. Playing with some fucking randoms. They suck. Not even coming over here. Not helping me. Got the key card. Nobody's helping. I went down. I'm like, yep, I'm down. Nobody's going to buy me back. They bought me back. I'm going to start using reverse psychology on everybody. Don't buy you don't got the balls to buy me back. You can't buy me back. It's too hard. But man, these buttons are so fucking ribbed. These are not ribbed for your pleasure. I hope they soften up. Right now, I feel like I'm gonna end up with like a fucking callus on my finger because I sometimes just slide my finger across it and whew. Man, you see that not move? Oh my God. All right, guys. Game time.
Resurgence. Survive to redeploy.
How do you feel the underwater cam? I have an iPhone 16 and I put it in a waterproof bag just for shits and giggles. I go on a lot of cruises, so I have these like waterproof neck cases you wear on your neck, and I got a whole bunch of them because I to vacation a lot. So I just use one of them.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
All right, I got it.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Enemy soldier incoming.
That's the mag.
I gotta get out of here. What next cruise you going on? October 31st. I'm going on a Royal Caribbean. It's a Halloween cruise, special one for my brother or for my kid. Well, I know where my key card is. He didn't go get it. Yeah, we're trying this new Royal Caribbean. I think the Navigator of the Seas. I think what was I on, the Oasis? Or there was another one out here. I think it's called the Navigator. And they're bringing another Royal Caribbean out to the West Coast. So I'm excited about all that.
Squad mate is redeployed. Well done. Some of your squad is outside the safe zone. loadout drops on the way. Loadout drop headed your way.
Do I have the key card? Where the fuck did...
Enemy dropping
I don't know how to see if I have the key card. Great. This is control. I don't know if it has that button. That sucks. It's supposed to be like the start button, but...
You've got a loadout drop inbound. 10 remain. You're almost done here.
Oh, it's already closed anyway. This sucks.
Target down. Marking the rest
Reloading.
of them.
Contact!
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting. Marks remaining
Notice how it doesn't even mean?
down.
It shows you in the bottom right next to your name. Yeah, but it doesn't on my screen. See how my screen just has 2 dots? It never shows me it on mine. It shows me what other people have. I have to hit like start or something and go in the menu every single time. It never shows it on my screen for some reason, Justin. Huh. I'm telling you. What's the button to pull? I swear there's a start button.
Into the area. Watch the skies.
Pull up what you have in your inventory.
Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them.
Oh, I see. Okay, maybe I didn't have it. I thought I did for some reason. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's it.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Get your squad to the safe zone. Leave no one behind.
Yeah, watch next time we do it. I'll get it, and you'll see it. It doesn't show it on mine. I have to always go to check my inventory or whatever.
Small caliber rounds marked.
Huh. I don't know. I feel like there's a button I'm missing on this controller.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
9.
You have reinforcements inbound. Enemy soldier incoming.
No, I haven't tried the rapid fire yet. I gotta. Oh, let me try it now. How about now? All right.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced.
Taking effective.
So now there's single fire. That works pretty damn good, actually. I mean, I could obviously switch it too.
Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
Okay. That was
That works pretty good. Now I can use now every gun is full auto. Let me turn it off. There we go.
Switching back.
Let's see, that one goes up. Now let me.
Move to the safe zone. Gas inbound.
When you put rapid fire on it, it doesn't go up as much.
Skies.
And when you do it on single fire, it doesn't go up at all. That might be the way to go. That's pretty vicious right there. Doesn't even track at all anywhere. That's crazy. All right. I'm gonna turn every gun into a fucking single fire.
Just one mate back on station. Good work.
I need ammo.
You have reinforcements in.
Maybe it has anti-recoil built in. It's pretty crazy.
Buy station detected. Proceed to the buy station before time runs out to receive a discounted item. Supply crates have been restocked. Load
I love having it on turbo. I used to have that. Brings me back to my old Nintendo days. Got the turbo button.
Changing mag.
Guess what this one's switching to? Single fire. If I have an option to put it on single fire, it's a single fire gun now. Let me see. I'm going to put it right here on the fire.
Five squads still operational with the AR. You're in the top three. Don't let up now.
That's pretty fucking
Your squad made it
vicious.
to the safe zone.
All right.
Gas is closing in.
I'm low on ammo.
All right. We're going to test this single fire out.
Contract failed. You lost the objective. Enemy UAV overhead.
Are they gone?
Incoming. Taking effective fire.
Safe zone. Gas is
Oh, fuck. I didn't think he was on the roof. Oh, shit. I was like trying to armor up. Oh, well. But yeah, it's pretty easy. Just hold the button and tap whatever one you want, and it goes turbo. Hold the button, repeat it, and it turns it off. My kid has a control kind of similar to this for a switch. I don't know if it's a. I don't think it's a Hall effect.
Reloading.
I was too busy looting. But yeah, I've been dabbing this fucking nail since it's bigger. Fucking, I've been getting rocked with this one. How you doing, Big Perm, everybody?
3 squads left in the war zone. Stay alert.
Let's go.
I don't think maybe's the answer I'm looking for.
Right.
I'm coming.
Lick, lick, lick my balls! Yeah, say that all the time.
And it's gone.
Whatever, I'll do what I want.
Can do. Oh yeah, what is that one?
Just let me get high.
5 remain.
Can do.
All right. That was a good warm up. I had to break in the controller. Had to get a loss. All right, let's do a dab. We'll get another one. Oh. Man, my body is still so sore from working out. I couldn't even get up off the couch yesterday. My biceps are sore. My triceps are sore. My chest, my pecs are sore. My abs are sore. My back is sore. Pretty much my whole upper body. My lower back's doing okay. But I highly recommend this control. $48, guys, on Amazon. Cheaper than a regular PlayStation. All right, let's do a dab here. Anybody want to join me? Feel free to jump on. Big Perm, anybody? If not, I'll just keep solo doing it. All right, let me turn the volume down. Remind me to turn my volume back. Yeah, we got Big Perm in the house. All right, I'll do a quick dab. We'll do it. And by quick, we mean quick, because this nail is quick. You know, hey, guys, we can say what we want, guys, but the nail's still pretty clean. I'm still Q-tipping it. And I don't have to wait fucking 5 minutes for it to cool down. Or a minute and a half or whatever it is. I learned to put just a very little bit of rubbing alcohol in this thing because I forgot to the other night and it all evaporated because this doesn't have a lid on it. All right. I'm going to actually Q-tip it with a little alcohol right before we start it. Make sure I get it nice and pearly, clean as I can. We're going to try to keep this nail clean. I guarantee it's going to be chazzed in I'd say a week, 2 weeks maybe. I'll do the best I can. Definitely ain't going to make the event. But before the event, I want to go get some other nails anyway. So I got to go check out a couple shops. Huffing them ISO fumes. Yeah. I'll burn it off. All right, loaded bowls, short joints, road blunts. Turn on your vaporizers. Pour beers, pour shots. Get your dabs ready. Here we go. Wait.
Or I think yes. I'm gonna help
And
you, Dale.
it's gone.
That's the answer I'm looking for.
And it's gone.
And it's gone. That's the one I was shooting for. All right, let's get it hot, guys. Oh no, it's cooling down. Don't run out of butane. I'll be honest, this fucking butane, the lip is something funny. It ain't. As I say it actually worked right. A couple times it was just squirting all over the place. Like a good girl.
You better now.
Who the fuck is that guy? Life is so fucking good. How do I look?
Yeah, I'm gonna actually have to go through that one because I gotta replace some of these. I haven't gone through it yet. There's one day I was sitting here. I was with the wife. We were watching a movie, and I was sitting over here because I could see the TV from here. And I just was going through it. I got to go through yours. I got to replace the Tommy Chong ones. I'm going to replace some of the stock ones, actually. Because I want some regular just sound effects instead of voices. So, yeah, I got a few I want to swoop. But, yeah, every time I use that Tommy Chong ones, I get...
Life.
Yeah, Oscar. You're a grouch.
Every time I use the Tommy Chong ones, I get restricted. It's these three down here, I think.
We just smoke.
All right, loaded bowl, short joint, short blunts, turn on the vaporizers, pour beers, pour shots, get your dabs ready. Here we go.
And it's gone.
You will respect my authority.
I think I'm gonna.
And it's gone.
Can do. Just let me get high. Can do.
Loaded. Here we go. Let's see what temp it is. 692. Oh shit! I don't even have a dab. Ruh-roh. Cheers, guys.
And it's gone.
Ooh. Oh, man. Woo, that was a good one. All right. You going to jump on, Justin, or are you busy? Justin's working with some fire sticks, so I've been talking to him about that. That'll be pretty sick. All right. Let's get another game on. Me and Big Perm's on here. If anybody wants to jump in a game, Nick for 20CA, feel free to. I feel you. I was up a little later last night. I was getting caught up on some TV shows. I was watching Peacemaker. We finally got back into Peacemaker. We're on episode like 5 of season 1. We still got to get to season 2. My wife didn't even know there was a season 2 already. She's like, damn, there's a lot of these episodes. All right, let's do it. Whew, all right, I'm feeling better. That was a good dab. These dabs are so fucking nice out of this now. Nice, I don't have to fucking wait 2 seconds for it to cool down either.
That's what she said.
That's more like it.
Yeah, Oscar.
Who the fuck is that guy?
I got to work on. I'm trying to memorize.
I have seen some shit now.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
That's
No!
pretty much me after every single time I die. All right, me and Big Perm's going to get a win here. Team faded. Yeah, I think so. Veggie works a lot. He grinds.
All stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone.
I don't know. I'm going to try this enhanced headphone mode.
Resurgence.
I've got some really good headphones. Maybe it'll be cool. We're the highest channel on the planet. Yeah, we're just a bit higher. Highest in our solar system. The highest channel in our galaxy. The highest channel in our universe. Am I the only person who, as a kid, thought the universe was like infinite? You want to talk about a Mandela effect. Now it's like, every time you talk about the universe, everybody's like, it's, there's a barrier. There's a set ending of our universe. It's like, I used to remember as a kid, like, it goes on forever. There's infinite everythings, there's a world here. There's a world there. I know. Watch this, Justin. Watch this. Okay. You see the card? Watch the card. I'm going to pick it up, right? I picked it up. Now look at my inventory on the left. You see under my name? It doesn't show it. But if you hit inventory like this, it shows it over on the missions. See? So I have to always do inventory over there to see where it is. Because it doesn't show it on the left. But everyone else, like you guys, when I pick it up, you guys are always like, you guys can see I have it. But for some reason, it doesn't show it on the bottom.
Squad mate is redeployed. Well done.
Zigzag. Yeah. See, it doesn't show it there, but when I pull it up here, it has it. So that's why I was like, I have to figure out where to do that. I forgot about that because I was like, I never can see if I have the damn fucking card.
Taking effective fire.
It should though. It's bullshit. That's a weird glitch. It's been like that the whole time. How you doing, Dank?
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Loot here.
All squad mates are in the safe zone. Loadout drop heading your way.
I had to get out of there. I knew a whole bunch of people was coming. Yeah, totally Mandela effect. Wait, David, what was I talking about Mandela? Sorry, I fucking lost track of what I was. I know what you're saying. I remember I was going to say it was a Mandela effect too. I lost track in the game. What was this? Oh, yeah, the universe being infinite. Yeah, for sure. Because I remember as a kid, they were like, yeah, universe is infinite. And I'm like, yeah, there's a wall on it. I was like, isn't there an infinite amount of galaxies? And this, nah. It's not infinite anymore.
Friendly loadout drops on the way. Enemy soldier incoming.
Crazy. Because I remember as a kid, I was like, there's probably another Nick who's just like me somewhere else. And I was like, there's probably one of me somewhere just hanging out. But now it's like, no, there ain't. There's only so many, universes, so many this. And then the other thing is like you talk to Tyson, Neil deGrasse Tyson. There's a great video about him talking about the end of the world, end of the universe, and how our universe is going to eventually eat it all itself up, and there'll be just black holes. And so it's just like, wow. I don't know. Everything seems to have gotten smaller since I got older. Where the fuck is my teammates? Yep, we're all over the place. Yeah, exactly. They say it has an ending. So if it has an ending, that means that there's a finite amount of stars, there's a finite amount of galaxies, there's a finite amount of, solar systems. So with that being said, it's not infinite. So there can't be, so many that there's another one of us out there. In fact, there's probably not even enough of them that there is even close to another person that even remotely close to us out there. The other thing is I notice it's funny. It's an ever-changing process because they used to say it was like infinite and there's probably another one of you out there because there's so many. Now they say the more likely there's another one of you in like another dimension. So they start talking other dimensions now, as opposed to. Dude, my Hall effect control will fuck you up.
Take more than that.
Your squad's in the safe zone. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I'm loaded.
Any new sightings above ladies in the gym? I've been at the gym at some weird times. I'm going to have to, Mondays when I'm back on my normal schedule. So I'll let you know Monday. I think there's some people. Is there people on the roof?
You have reinforcements inbound. You're
Being a
in
little bit of a
position.
pussy, but
Knocking
I don't
them
know.
down.
I don't really have a teammate.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Loading. That was close.
Last remaining operators remain strong. Hunt them down. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Switching knife.
Mark remaining operators from
Damn,
the
I'm
squad.
good.
Hunt them down.
And I'm back to where I started.
Fire sale is active.
Ring, ring.
Buy station prices are adjusted.
Imagine you sit like your bike. I know. After I pound some creatine and hit the gym, crank my testosterone. That's the other thing. It's like I wouldn't ever want to get on testosterone because my testosterone naturally builds when I work out. It does for everybody.